Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Backpin Podcast, brought to you by Madrina's Coffee Company. Checking in from Madrina Studios, I am Cameron Windland, joined, as always, by Alex Clark, my esteemed co-host. We are checking in for Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, round number 6, starting off with a little bit of sad news today. J.R. Stratford took a pretty hard fall last night, has a concussion and a laceration adjacent to his left eye. I remember I was half asleep whenever I watched the replay of it. I was kind of napping a little bit, and it did look pretty bad. It definitely could have been worse, But it's something he's going to come back from probably right around the beginning of the year, but I do believe he is out for the next few rounds, isn't he? 7 and 8 for sure. So he might be back by the end of the week. I hope he's back by the end of the week, but definitely not how you wanted his round number 6 to go. So keep J.R. Stratford in your prayers. Hopefully he comes back soon. But yeah. Oh wow. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Are we going to get into any markout rules tonight, or we just going to let that one slide? Yeah, I have two. All I'm saying is I think they got it wrong, but I'm not a judge. Um, yeah. Anyway, so let's get out of the drama of it, and let's start off with our bareback riding round number 6, coming in at number 3, putting him over the $1 million. Wasey Shala on Native Lights of Dakota Rodeo, coming in at 87 and a quarter points. The number 3 man, Cooper Cook, comes in at number 2. He was on Wild Thing of Survey Championship Rodeo, 87 and 3/4 points. And Cade Sunier takes home the gold. Land of Fancy of Sankey Pro Rodeo and Phenom Genetics, 88 points. I remember watching that ride last night during the buckle ceremony, and it was ranked. Like I said, I napped up through a lot of the rodeo, but yeah, that was a pretty rank ride. So congratulations, Cade. Has he won a round yet this week that you know of? So anyway, that is the results of bareback riding round number 6. Cade Sunier on Land of Fancy, Sankey Pro Rodeo. I hate to call it early, but I'd say Rocker has a gold buckle by the end of this week. Yeah, I mean, I was listening to Brett Nierengarden talk about it, and he said there are very few scenarios that would make it to where he doesn't. Oh, right, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, the average does play into the world standings. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. And I think that's about 94,000 you win with the average. So it is very possible that if Wasey stays up there in the top, he could. I think he very well could pass up Rocker. I can't remember what he's in at right now. But if you want enough in that average, you could possibly make up that ground with a couple more round wins. But yeah, well, and you got to think too if that average does figure in. I think Stetson is kind of out of the average race now because of what happened last night. Uh, yeah, yeah, he's still in the average in the Bulls, but I think yeah, definitely last night I think probably knocked him out of that with that horrible horrible call. But anyhow, yeah, that takes us on to steer wrestling round number 6. Coming in at number 3, Jesse Brown. 4.3 seconds. Stetson Jorgensen takes home number 2 last night with a 3.8. Ty Erickson with the win at 3.5. A man, Will Loomis, come in just at number 4. So it didn't go quite the way I planned it, but good job, Ty Erickson, 3.5. That's a pretty studly run. Yes.
Number 4, Jesse Brown with 220,000. Number 3 is Tucker Allen with 233,000. Number 2 is Ty Erickson with 246,000. And still in that number 1 spot, I don't think he's going to move out of that anytime soon, is Williams with 290,000.
Yes. It could happen. It could happen. I'm rooting for it, but I'm not playing favorites. Anyway, let's go team roping. Splitting third last night with a 3.6. God, that is a fast team roping last night. All the way up to number 6, and then at number 7 it really falls off. But number 6 through 1 is fast. Okay. Tying for third with a 3.6 is Riley and Brady Minor, the Minor brothers, along with Colton Smith and Jonathan Torres. They come in at that number 3 spot. Number 2 with a 3.5, Clint Summers on the head side. Jade Corkill is his partner in crime, a team I really like to see. And Tanner Tomlinson and Travis Graves taken home with a 3.4. They made the trip to the South Point last night to get that round win buckle. That is your team roping results.
Number 3, Andrew Ward and Jake Long is 21.9. Number 2 is Colton Smith and Jonathan Torres with a 19.9.
Oh, but they roped 6. So Clint Summers and Jade Corkill at 25.5 on 6 head. Okay. So everybody else in that average race. See, that's what they mean when they talk about playing the long game. Like, sometimes, like, they won't, people won't go for that, just banger time, but they will just go for a clean run. That's what they've done. I mean, yeah, they like a snake in the grass, man. They're sneaking up on them. Dang, I did not realize that. We haven't been looking at the average all week either. But that's, all right, yeah, good for those guys. Nice. All right, Alex is going to step away for a minute to take care of the child, so we're going to go on to the team roping world standings. On the head side is going to be number 5, Caleb Driggers, 223,000. Andrew Ward at number 4 with 235,000. Colton Smith at number 3, 242,000. Clint Summers sitting at number 2, 253,000. And Tanner Tomlinson with 276,000. That's a pretty tight race in the team roping headers. That could change at about any time. And we have a look at the healers. Coming in at number 5, Junior Nogeta, 223,000. Jake Long coming in with 233,000 at number 4. Jonathan Torres, 234,000 in the number 3 spot. Travis Graves sitting at number 2 with 242,000. And the man from Fallon, Nevada, $253,000 for Jade Corkill, sitting in that number 1 spot. That takes us on to Saddle Bronc riding round number 6 of the 2025 NFR. Coming in at number 3, we have a tie at 88.25 points. Ben Anderson and Ryder Wright. Ben Anderson on Vitalix's Womanizer of the Survey Brothers, one of my favorite bucking horses going up and down the road today. Ryder Wright on Gone Fishing a Big Stone Rodeo. Once again, 88.25 points, sitting in the number 3 spot. All right, sitting at number 2, Cade Bruno on another horse I really like, Frontier Medicine of Frontier Rodeo, Stock Contractors of the Year, multiple years in a row now. 89 points is where the score falls for Cade in the number 2 spot. And a blue shirt at number 1, Statler Wright on Renegade of Waynevold Rodeo. 90 points. 90 points, Renegade of Waynevold Rodeo. That was a great ride, too. Got to watch that one back. It looked really nice. Alrighty, we have a look at that average in our saddle bronc riding. Looks like a fairly tight race from number 5 to 1. Ben Anderson comes in at number 5, 506.5 points on 6 head. Coming in at number 4, Cade Bruno on 508.25 on 6 head as well. Statler Wright, 511.75. Lefty Holman at number 2 with 516.75 points. Zeke Thurston with about a little under a 1 point lead, 517.5 on 6. And like I said, that knocks Stetson out of the average race from that little hiccup last night. He is only covered in 5, and Ryder Wright is also out of the average as well. So that is your top 5 in the average of your saddle bronc riding. So Alex is taking care of our kid right now, so I'm going to solo on the barrel racing, which is not great because I don't know a lot about barrel racing. But coming in at number 3, Haley Gibson Stillwell, 13:49 on the run. Another fast round in the barrels. A lot of runs under 13:70. All the way up to number 7 under 13:70 last night. But number 3, Haley Gibson Stillwell, 13:49, winning $21,000. Halen lied at number 2 with a 13:47. And your champion last night going to be Cassie Mowry, the legend herself, with a 13:42. We're going to skip the world standings for now in the barrel racing because it is not updated. We will go ahead and take a look at the barrel racing average. That should be up to date. Yes, it is. All right, number 5, Haley Kinsel comes in at 86.99 on 6 runs. Brittany Positanazi, 84.15 at number 4. Julie Plord, 83.98 in the number 3 spot. Caitlin Scott with an 82.32, sitting at number 2 in the average. And Cassie Mowry currently winning the average with an 82.11 on 6 runs. That is your top 5 in your barrel racing average. And everybody's favorite right now, Trisha, at number 6. So she's kind of in that race. It's all separated by about 4 seconds. About 4 seconds from number 6 to 1. Alrighty, that takes us on to our bull riding. Coming in at number 4 because there's a tie at second. TJ Gray on Bugatti of Sankey Pro Rodeo and Phenom Genetics. 86 points where he comes in. Tristan Hutchings ties with Quinn Anderson with 86.75 points. Tristan was on Heartbreaker of Hampton Pro Rodeo, Arkansas company, I do believe. Quinn Anderson on Evil Intentions of Rafter H Rodeo Livestock, 86.75 points. And your champion last night, making up for the little hiccup in the saddle bronc riding, is Stetson Wright on Amnestays.com Insurrection of Stockyards Pro Rodeo, 88.5 points. Takes home the big check of $36,000 right now. And if we have a look at the world standings, coming in at number 5, J.R. Stratford, $263,000. Like I said, he's going to be out the next couple days. Tristan Hutchings at number 4 with $370,000. Kai Hamilton coming in the number 3 spot, $401,000. Weishi Shala at number 2, $413,000. And with about a $75,000 lead is going to be Stetson Wright with $499,000 as your world bull riding leader right now. So that is your world standings as far as the bull riding goes. And your average in the bull riding top 5, TJ Gray with 262 points on 3 head. Number 4, Luke Mackey, 340 points on 4. Hudson Bolton and J.R. Stratford are tied at number 3 right now, somehow, even though they have different scores. 350.75 for J.R. and 342.25 for Hudson. Stetson Wright comes in number 2 in the average, 356.25 on 4, and Kai Hamilton winning your average currently with 433.5 on 5. Kai Hamilton has looks like he's rode the most bulls this week at 5 head. So, yeah, that's your bull riding average at the moment. Like I said, Stetson's still setting it at the top with your world all-around championship by a little, right around $80,000 or so, $90,000 maybe, in that world all-around race. But that concludes round number 6 of the 2025 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Still have 4 rounds to go. It's going to be a good one tonight already, so hopefully you guys stay tuned in. Keep checking us out, the Back Pen Podcast with Alex Clark and Cameron Windland. We will see y'all tomorrow. God bless you all. Signing off from Madrina Studios.